Hey Pisces, welcome to your May 2023 mid-month reading here. As always, we're just going to go ahead and jump straight in and take a look and see what's coming up for you for the rest of the month. So let's take a look here. In this first row, of course, we'll take a look at your career. Ooh, shining. Shine bright like a diamond, huh, Pisces? If I'm not mistaken, Brianna's a Pisces, right? Ooh, I think, or an Aries. I think she's a Pisces, though. All right, we'll take a look at your relationships. Queen of Wands, Four of Cups, King of Wands. Okay, Pisces, I see you. Your relationship aspect is looking great, and so is your career. You also have this Sun Spirit card, and I'm not gonna lie, Sun is about attention, right? Sun is the luminary, right? Shines light. It's the anchor of the solar system. Shines light on everything, right? So, and the Sun represents fame, leadership, just standing out, public. So I'm not saying all of you are gonna be famous and all that stuff. Maybe somebody's famous watching this. I have no idea, but you're getting attention here. It's positive attention. I feel like it helps with your work here. So I think you're really going to be standing out. The world literally symbolizes the world, so people are seeing you. The Hierophant, the Empress. Some of you could be signing like a new contract. I feel like it's going to be very abundant. And I also see you here possibly even like becoming part of a community here, or something in regards to work that's really going to expand here, because the Empress is all about abundance, right? Fertility, growth, and it's the archetype of Venus, and so it deals with receiving. So whatever this is, I get that it's going to have a very high, I'm hearing success rate. It's going to be very successful, right? Usually the Sun represents happiness too, so I feel like a lot of happiness. So let's keep going. We're going to take a look at this last row here. And the last row is going to be the message from your higher self and your future self. What's going on here? Page of Swords. I'm hearing pay attention to the synchronicities. Don't be afraid to explore your depth here, Pisces, as well. I feel like your higher self is like wanting you to, like, it's okay to be a deep person. I think Pisces is the most deep sign. Like the archetype of Pisces means the deepening of knowledge. There is no bottom of that ocean. Okay. So it's, so you go down. Like, so it's depth. And so I feel like the universe is like wanting you to know, your higher self's wanting you to know, like, explore your depth, explore your creativity. You know, it's okay to be a visionary. It's okay to be not stuck in an illusion or delusion. Don't get get stuck in delusionment, but embrace like the inner like fantasy of how you want your life to be, right? King of Swords is here. It's like you can make your dreams a reality. I feel like that's like your higher self coming through. I'm also hearing that be grateful for the little things, right? Sometimes it's not to say that you're not grateful or anything like that, Pisces, but it's like the power of gratitude is a muscle that you can develop, right? And once you start to develop that muscle, you just start to attract so many other things. So, all right. What do we got here? You got nourishment, transformation, the scarab. Scarabs in all the way back to ancient Egypt represent transformation. And you got action here. Pisces, you got to be about that action. You about that action, Pisces? So, all right, we'll see how this all culminates here. But let's take a look at this first row. The World card, the Hierophant, and the Empress here. Like I said, things are coming together quite nicely here. I see somebody being at being the center of attention. Some of you are like a star. You're gonna be a star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Yeah, but whatever this is, I feel like it's paying off for you. It's been quite a journey, and I think you have something very powerful here. So, and I would say too that the Hierophant is community. So I see like a lot of you like standing out in your community, doing a lot for your community, being embraced by your community, or just being really involved here. And the Empress is always a good sign, especially if you've been in an energy of wanting to create and manifest. It usually means that your endeavors will be prosperous. Queen of Cups, Four of Wands, King of Wands in your relationship. Some of you dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It could be a water sign too. I get now for you singles, I feel like this is either a new person or a person that you know right now if you're single. I think you guys are a good team together. I feel even if you're in a relationship with this person right now, this is very passionate energy. This is very much like this is very passionate. And I would also say here as well that I think you two are a good match. This is a good match. Usually, the king, fire and water can clash, but there's there's so many other things to the natal chart, right? People just think like, oh, he's a I'm an Aries sun and they're a Cancer sun, so there's no way it can happen. Like that's just sun sign. There's so many aspects to astrology, so many things. Like that's nothing. But I do feel like this is good compatibility here, and I think that's going to be successful. And yeah, I just feel like I see like a fun energy with it. We'll clarify here, of course, and see what's going on. But like I said, the message from your higher self, I explained with the Page of Swords, Six of Cups, King of Swords. We'll clarify that here as well. One of the other cards you got here is Open Intuition, Seek Clarification here. Some of you have natural clairvoyant abilities. I've never met a Pisces that hasn't. I feel like your intuition, right? Six of Cups can be a card of strong intuition, just because of the water element, right? Because water is depth, introspection, intuitive. So Page of Swords and King of Swords is the clarification of something. So it's like Page of Swords usually when you get the inkling or the curiosity about something, and then your intuition kicks in, and you're trying to figure it out. King of Swords is like confirming. So if your intuition is telling you something, I feel like it's very important for you to confirm it. All right, let's clarify. Let's keep going, Pisces. Oh, Pisces. What's going on with the sun, huh? Sun's in Taurus. Just had a conjunction with Uranus. That's in your third house. Some of you can be like doing things with the voice, podcasts, music. Third house also deals with local environment. Also a house of skills. So some of you could be, I don't know, let's clarify. Eight of Cups, a World card. You've recently walked away from something, close that chapter out. You're entering into a new one. Pisces said, bye, see you later. Eight of Wands in the Hierophant, you're learning something new. It's actually time for you to implement whatever it is that you're learning. I think you know a lot, and the new chapter that you're going into, or something new here that you're beginning or starting, you have quite the base of knowledge here. So you know the literature quite well, and I think it's going to lead to a lot of success. Let's clarify this Empress. Look at Pisces sitting on the throne. Eight of Swords here. Some of you have really overcome insecurities, right? I think you may have had some insecurities in the past about certain things. I'm not talking about just like looks in regards to insecurities. You have insecurities and so many other things. I get that. One thing that has held you back for quite a bit from entering into this new cycle or this new chapter has been some type of insecurity. And I think you've learned about it, and I think you've understood it, And I think now that you have with the Sun card, I think your ego has adapted to it. I think your conscious awareness has expanded, which is allowing you to see more, to illuminate more things in your life. That's quite possible for you. So this looks really well. I would say don't get in your own way here, Pisces. Don't fall back into, old patterns of self-sabotaging or insecurity. Six of Swords, Queen of Cups is here, and on the relationship. Page of Swords. This could be quite new in general. Now, I understand everybody has different situations in their relationships right now, which is why I touch on all of it, or I try to, because you'll find, I'll say what's there, but I think right now, well, let me just clarify lastly, Five of Cups. There could be a fire sign I kind of get there's a fire sign probably in your energy that's thinking about you, Pisces. But there's some disappointments that I feel like you could be overcoming with a certain person. Now, whether you know this person, you met this person, whatever the case might be, hell, maybe you just met the person, but maybe there's a disappointment of somebody canceling the first date. Who knows, right? Or somebody getting stood up or whatever the case might be, right? That can kind of be a letdown and disappointment, right? But, it's something that is minor. But basically what I'm saying here is that there's some type of disappointments that you're overcoming in your relationship or your relationships here. And I would also say here as well, I think you're starting to become a lot more open and aware of how you can go about making better relationships, or how you can go about bettering and improving like your relationships that you're in right now, right? So that's why I get that there's like a really good dynamic going on between you and an individual. And if, like I said, if you're single right now, this could be somebody new that you're meeting. It's interesting. It's like you could be finding somebody who has very strong character, Pisces, like if they're a new person. I would say this person, and I usually don't go into like this profound of a prediction, but this is what's coming out, so I'm gonna make this prediction here for you. I get that whoever this King of Wands is, I feel like they've been through some things, but I feel like those things made this person the King of Wands, right? And it doesn't matter, right? Male, female, it really doesn't matter. Like it's made this person, like it's molded this person into somebody who is confident, who is decisive, who is outgoing, who actually enjoys life, actually lives their life the way they want to live it. They could even be self-employed, entrepreneurial, or they could just be somebody who has a very strong character, very strong, charismatic, bold, kind of very outgoing. And it's interesting because I feel like the past experiences of this person has it's shaped this person in this way. Like, I'm trying to give an example, like just say for an example, like if you grow up and like you have low self-esteem, or like you've been through some things, you dealt with some trauma, whatever the case might be, and it's like you sort of dive into the deep healing process, and it's like you become a fully integrated individual, right? When you get to the core roots and address like what needs to be healed. And I think that this person has done that. Misunderstood. I think this person is misunderstood by a lot of people. So if this is somebody that you're new, that you're meeting, or that you just met, and if this is somebody that you already know, I feel like that this, if you've been with this person, I feel like yeah, this person that I'm with has felt always misunderstood, but they've embraced like their uniqueness or something like that. I don't know. Take it as it resonates or not. Five of Wands, Page of Swords is here on the message from your higher self here. Let's see. Ten of Wands, Strength card. I would definitely confirm what it is that you're feeling, so that way you have confirmation. Like, is what you think and believe, is it true, right? Like sometimes in life, it's like we don't even ask questions, or we don't even like address certain things, and we just sort of leave it blurred or distorted for no reason, right? Like if we would just ask the questions, or if we would just seek the confirmation or the clarification, then we would know, which would increase our confidence and our optimism, and which would just give us the answer. So I feel like your higher self's wanting you to, what are you intuitively picking up on? And it's like sometimes we can intuitively pick up on something and be wrong, right? I mean, we're human; it happens. So that's why it's important to clarify. And then you have this action card. So I feel like the universe is wanting you to stay in motion, ride the wave of the ocean. Yeah. You have this strength, resourceful bear. Yeah, I feel like there's a deep soul awakening here. So that's what I got, Pisces, for your reading. And I'm going to leave it here. I'm wishing you all the best for the rest of the month. And yeah, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is down below in the description. If the video resonated with you, be sure to click that like button. It really does help your boy out. And yeah, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell. You know what to do. Every YouTuber says it. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Bye, Pisces.